So just got my S&B today installed. As far as I know, I'm probably one of the first or the first few to install theirs. This is a 22 Hydro Blue TRX. Everything went really smooth. There's a few things to note that's different from their video. Their video is awesome online. Step by step, the girl does a great job going through everything. A few things to note on the 21s maybe. She said you can use a T27 or a 3/4, I think it was. On the 22s, you can't use a 3/4 because this is just a round piece right here, but a T27 is correct. So I don't know if that's a 21 thing if they change this bolt up, but this piece right here, those four things hold the hold back here with this bar assembly. If you watch the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. So S&B, I wish you guys would have made these inside black. I know it's a quick, easy fix, but it would have been nice just to have those black not show as much, but you know, it is what it is, who cares? I'm excited to have this S&B filters. Hardest part to do, hardest parts were getting this off was tricky. I had to cut that like they said to do, but it was still tight on there, but once it comes loose, and that's fine. She shows a little lip on there. So you basically pop it over that and it just twists and pop off. But this compared to the new one, so this lip right here where that's catching, it's kind of hard to see right there, but that's turned like 25 to 108, or sorry, 90 to 180 degrees on the new one down here. So on this, down here when you unclip this on the older one, it's in a different direction. So we'll see if that, I started it up and had no issues. So they know what they're doing, but just a little different design. So that's turned like 90 degrees, the sensor inside. I don't know if that makes a big difference or not, but on this cord down here definitely is more close, like a finger distance to touching the alternator. So hopefully no issues there in the long run, but everything seems to be running fine. I kept the cover off right here just to show you guys the intake inside. And that goes straight to the filter back there. Kind of nice, kind of cool, even though it gets covered. So what you lose is you lose that top cover going S&B. You lose the TRX and the Raptor logo. So instead of one piece, it's a three-piece now. And then here's just a look at the inside of the other intake on the original. This runs through. On the S&B, they got rid of that in just two solid holes. This wasn't really needed. So as you can see, these come off as well. They'll just pop on and off. So you can do that whenever. Up here, there's no need for that centerpiece. Having one solid filter is really nice. These have 580 miles on them, so a few bugs here and there, but they stayed super clean. This box with these screws, they were kind of tricky. Like if you are keeping a stock TRX filter on, just make sure you don't drop these when you're taking this off with the cover. It's kind of tight back there. They're not super long, but you definitely need a long drill bit to get those off. Another thing on the video in the very end, they don't tell you, so the clips that hold the cover on, all 14 to 16 of them, the ones they send you one, some in a bag, and here's the size of the new one up top. The original ones are a little bit smaller. So with this cover being a little bit thicker, especially up here, you gotta use longer ones up here because you're going through two things of plastic and then some metal. And then the rest of them, you can use the longer ones as well. You can also probably use the shorter ones. I use the longer ones. They seem to snap just fine. But right here and right here, you need to use shorter ones because the longer ones they hit the bottom here and they won't go all the way through. So I'd use two of the original ones from the original plate on those two spots. So just to let you know, so you'll have two spare long ones and you'll have like your original, there's like 12 of those. Overall, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I think that's about it. Like I said, the only big issue I have is I think they made this plexi thing a little bit too big on my specific one. If it was just a little bit tinier, this thing would fit so much better. I'm not looking forward to taking this off again, this plexiglass cover, because it's so tight. I'm really hoping that it seals properly. I mean, it's on there, but it's, you know, it's not like, it's just the confidence on something coming up is not great, but you know, it's really tight, so I'm sure it'll be just fine. S&B, if you can do, cut that maybe just a tiny bit more in the shop, and then making those screws black in the back would be really nice, but not a big deal otherwise. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. That's it. Thanks for watching.